than destroy hearts of good souls in the dark, filled with dismay, laid along and fake too much, all the way through till earth crumbles into shattered down they go. Don't let 'em do it like that to us. Don't let our own griefs that made you weak. So wake up from no sleep. Don't refuse to be free to let go. Doubt this reason to break out this in your mind. Take my hand, join the team. Gonna let the dead leaves fall down. Hey, it's time to rise up.
You know, it's the first time I've ever actually sat through that whole opening intro segment. What is up, everybody? I am the ThedarkSeraph, playing a little Persona 5 Strikers. I've been playing this just kind of in my own time. It's, not something I want to make a series out of because it's kind of repetitive. But it's fun.
This is the request. You're accepting this request?
Yeah, you can go back to... They're called... You don't go into palaces, well you do, but they're called jails. So many at a time.
This one?
But yeah, there's side quests you can do. It's basically a road trip. And the shop is an app through your new party member, Sophie. She is adorable.
Who is it for? Which one? Who is it for? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
And from the get-go, you basically have every party member available.
Are you sure? How many? Are you sure? Are you sure? Yes, let's go.
The whole point of this, you have to find cores to get further into the what's called a jail. And this one explores corruption through trauma rather than corruption through arrogance.
Now then.
And from the get-go of the very beginning of the game, you basically have your entire party available.
To the castle! That's the spirit, Noir! We'll follow your lead! Okay, let's get going!
Take this! I can see it.
And yes, it is very over the top. Including having a remix of... Well, a remix of Last Surprise.
It's over.
However, it's also a lot more limited in what you can do in your free time. There's not really any kind of exploration to do.
Here we go. We took out most of them. Don't let up, guys. Take this.
a little more challenge.
Stuff, guys. Keep it coming.
There's a
Okay, I'm
shop-
going to adjust the audio a little bit because that's really friggin' loud. Yeah, we're gonna... Yeah, you can adjust game music. That's cool. Hold on. I saw other settings. Yeah, because I have save data from 5 Royal, 5, and this game.
Water nearby. Be careful. Oh, I wonder what that is. Should we go find out?
Okay, that's irritating.
Not good. Here, no. I'll cut us a pack. Fire. Let up. Finish him off. Show me your true self.
We're in a good spot.
We're gonna run right through him. This is a reinforcement. Let us end this. Let's go.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna say this, even playing the game on easy mode, the monsters and enemies are no slouch.
It's over. That was almost too easy.
The music's pretty fucking rockin', not gonna lie. And I don't know how much longer. If I have some bonus content because I was, I guess, an early adopter of the game. I bought the game on launch, so I got a card code that's still valid, which gave me access to some bonus content, including concept art and a sound test.
Not even worth my time. Let's move on.
That is Sophia, humanity's companion. She goes by Sophie in the metaverse. She's some kind of AI, and she is adorable.
That's Mari-san's castle.
Haru has a particular interest in this chapter. Yusuke had one in the previous chapter. First one was surprisingly Takamaki.
Detail aside, we can't get in again. Then let's search for another entrance.
Smack!
Right where we want it. Here in our room.
Persona!
Weak to skull.
Leland!
Curse. Alright, yeah, dark.
Ravage them! Let's go! Come! Take this!
We're almost there. Stay strong, everyone.
You're mine!
Oh, nice, Joker. You didn't take this. We knew it would come at you. Burn it up. Smear them with wind or nuclear attacks. I'm glad it wasn't.
You have a checkpoint system. Oh, and this game doesn't. Once I get access to wherever it's going to be, there's a lock where you have to go find a trauma cell in order to actually unlock fighting the boss. And yes, that is a reference to Atlas Games' Trauma Room.
All will fall to my blade. Let's go! Slime! Pixie! Amino Uzume! Jack Frost! Orthrus! Take this!
Yeah, that's not gonna work. We might want to change up our approach.
Oh, now I have access to what's called a showtime. Yeah, that's a fun. That is a very fun thing.
Next one's just as easy. Yes, a treasure chest.
I'm not seeing any shadows at the moment.
Because it's a big honking attack.
I can see it.
I found a shadow.
Come,
It looks strong.
take this. Fire! Ready for an ass kicking?
Go, go, go!
Let's go.
Observe.
Showtime. Orthrus. Here.
Screen nuke.
Still swarming the area. Pace yourself. Burn it up. Nuclear attack. This is tough. We can do it.
Let's go.
My original plan was to have a series on this, but given that I want to do a test run of it, and it's very repetitive, very samey all the time.
I can see it.
Nice work, Mr. Dent.
All right. On to the next.
So I figured just, you know, the occasional video on it.
Let's make this quick.
It's over.
Good thinking, Joker.
That's why you're the leader. Fire! Now! Fire! Strike!
But it's weak to gun attack. Ready? Aim, fire! Almost there. Let's get it. Wicked follow-up, Sophie. Summoning. Bring on the Shadow defeated. Nice teamwork.
I love how she has the meme glasses. I just noticed that, and I love it.
Oh, can we get him from up there?
How are we gonna reach it, though? Is there anything we can use, like a platform?
Yeah, it's a puzzle. Oh, it's not what I want. Oh god, I hate these puzzles.
Check it out! The treasure chest!
Thermo dress.
Oh, cool. I'll take it. No shadows at the moment. Let's keep going.
At least there's no ice physics. But on the same notion, this doesn't seem like it's that hard of a puzzle. In fact, this seems like the most straightforward ice block pushing puzzle I've ever done. This is the most straightforward ice block pushing puzzle I've ever done. At least the developers knew, yeah, no one's gonna like this. Let's just make it super fucking easy so it doesn't take too much time.
I'll do it.
Once we get in the castle, are you ready?
Let's go!
Let's go.
Let's kick some ass. Oh, I rock out to some
All right.
pretty rockin' music.
Infiltration successful.
Of
Shadow
course.
spotted ahead. Be careful.
Pull. Let's go. Be gone. It's over.
Get a move on.
Nothing on my radar. Looks like we're safe for now.
There's still Persona fusions, but they're less in depth.
Wow.
There's no mixing and matching. It's just this one and this one make this.
Such a magnificent design.
So it does limit you more, but at the same time, you're more so going to be focusing on
No time to be distracted by architecture.
wailing away like a
There are
crazy,
enemies here.
like a crackhead on meth.
Let's go.
Battle's almost won. Let's finish this.
Too slow.
The enemy's digging. This is your chance. Start wheeling on it.
That's over for you.
Keep the weapons out. Let's wrap this up quick. Do my best.
I'm not that big a fan of Haru. She hits hard, it's just... she's not as zippy as Joker or Fox in this.
Please do.
Okay, think we're clear. Let's move it.
That's not me being insulting, it's just how it is. Also, you're going to want to be switching party members out regularly, because they don't have shared leveling like they do in 5 Royal.
What's that?
Hooray! Hey, should we open up that treasure chest?
That's not a criticism, that's just letting you know, make sure you balance out your party. Okay, here we go.
Shadows, wipe them out.
Let's get out most of them. Don't let up, guys. Showtime. Fortress. Here.
Fancy stuff.
Hey, do you think we could reach the outside from that window?
Ah, if we climb out through there, we may be able to ascend the outer wall.
Damn. It's ass-biting cold.
Oh, the wind is strong too. Careful not to fall, everyone.
But anyway, you'll see in a minute that these are bound from trauma, kind of like Futaba in the first game. Well, I say the first game. This is a sequel to Persona 5.
Shouldn't you be threatening us by now?
I don't think they're here to mess around. Be ready for a challenge.
You're mine.
Don't be forgetful. That means this persona's been sealed. This one's strong. Hammer its weak point with nuclear attacks. I can be of use. Good thinking, Joker. Let me at it.
I'm going too.
Right on the button, Joel.
You can thank me later.
I'm gonna attack too. Nice damage, kid. Back it up. Powerful. Let's attack full force. Let me at it. Don't forget about the deliver. Don't chance it.
Here I go.
Explosion hit. Supposed to be pretty cool every now and then. Time for the finale.
Square and then triangle.
Everyone stay focused. It's absolutely cool. What's more? Do it, Rod. Finish
That's one down.
every swing, you know, R. You know what? Get the enemy's driving wheel. Set that down here.
Kiss your ass goodbye!
Okay, we got a few people with showtimes ready. So we're just gonna let them hold those. I'll need them later.
Oh yeah, a new move!
Swift strikes. Cool. Oh, you have a bonding system in this one instead of confidants.
Everyone, look!
Oh, it's the Desires.
That means
And
the
they're locked up
Cowlands
again.
just ahead. Let's not waste any time.
So this is where the monarch of Sapporo resides.
Is this all carved ice? It must be really cold.
A frozen cage that denies all entry. Does this represent her distrust for all others?
You are,
Probably.
You don't look so good. Are you all right? Mm-hmm. I should be.
Then let us proceed as usual. Skull, it's up to you.
It's always him.
Volunteering me. Here goes nothing.
It's always him. They may grab the barrier in order to track down the trauma cell.
You did this. It's all your fault. How could you be so ignorant? Did you not think a snow sculpture could collapse?
I apologize on behalf of our staff.
Here it comes.
Collapsing snow sculpture.
This is where she... It must have been so heavy. It must have been so painful. Get me back, Kaho. Give me back my daughter. My precious little girl.
The accident resulted from my own personal oversight. Truly, I'm so sorry.
Is the mayor the one apologizing?
Yeah.
There's still more.
Well, I didn't think the statue'd fall on anybody. But isn't this the mayor's responsibility in the end? Well, besides, who can blame me? We don't get paid nearly enough. Nothing wrong with taking a little kickback here and there.
Someone cutting corners because
Those voices
they don't
must
feel like
be
they
the
got
root
paid
of
enough.
Mariko Hyoda's trauma.
So, that snow sculpture incident. Didn't we first hear about it at the park?
We did, but I had no idea. Could Mari-san have really been involved?
It's possible.
Is that the source of her trauma? Taking the blame for that incident?
Don't forget the guy's voice. Sounded like he was trying to pass the blame on someone.
At any rate, this is vital information. Let's go back to reality and confirm the truth.
Ah. Okay, I just popped my neck in like 4 places.
I dug up some articles about the snow sculpture incident. Let me fill you guys in. 2 years ago, a large snow sculpture collapsed during the December Snow Festival sponsored by Sapporo Central City. Kaho Nanase-chan, a 9-year-old girl, was caught in the collapse and died. Despite Mayor Hyodo's apology, the accident was ruled as an unforeseeable disaster. Therefore, she wasn't held liable.
Oh. So that's what the flowers in the park were for.
I wonder if the voice accusing Mari-san was the poor girl's mother. So
Probably.
this is Mari-san's trauma.
That park where the snow festival was held is probably where the accident happened.
And that's likely where the trauma cell is.
Most likely. Let's go see if there's an entrance.
Odori Park.
Thank you for coming in. Is that what you'd like? Thank you very much. It's a popular product. Thank you very much. Come again.
You can go to restaurants like this and you can get recipes, but it didn't seem like they had one for me.
Welcome.
Yeah, I've already got that one.
Oh, thanks a bunch. Please come back soon.
Yeah, there's a lot less side things to do, but this is also a shorter game.
Come on in.
Oh, and there's one I can actually get a recipe for.
Oh,
And I can increase bond level, hanging out with Makoto.
Is this what you like? Thank you. Thank you. Stop by.
Let's get to work.
You can actually cook meals.
Let's do this.
Seafood bowl, I don't have any rice though. Cook anything good now?
Frying recipes.
Yeah. Yotan
We're going to
stew.
make this. Oh, it looks good.
Salmon bowl. Miso ramen.
We're
Sure.
going to make this.
I actually quite like cooking salmon.
Why?
Okay, people like the ramen. So let's go to the destination.
This is where the accident happened, isn't it?
If we put in the keyword here, we should be able to access the trauma cell.
there may be enemies ahead. You sure you guys are ready?
Let's do it.
That's right. I want to see what happened to Mari-san with my own two eyes. The keyword.
Haru
is
has
snow
a connection to
Keyword successfully entered.
the monarch,
Beginning navigation.
Mari-san, as she calls her. She was a friend in her childhood. She was a friend of her father's, and was always very kind to Haru. Good God.
What is this?
Looks like a
It
collapsed
looks like
statue.
this is the snow festival.
Check out those two suits over there.
I didn't know you were accepting rebates. I see a career man in the making.
Sir? Would you please be discreet about this?
I can do that, but in return, you need to do me a favor.
It's always a guy in a suit.
I want her to take full responsibility for the incident. That way, she'll resign. Once that happens, I'll be the new mayor in town, and you'll be my well-paid associate. You will cooperate, won't you?
Yes. Yes, of course.
What did you just say?
Ah! The mayor!
Oh, it seems I've been found out.
It's not what it looks like, Mayor. This is really...
Mayor? Does he mean Mayor Hyodo?
Then, Mari-san saw this happen?
I had no idea you were behind this. That anyone was behind this.
I don't think
You really don't get it, do you?
I don't think that they were intended for this sculpture to collapse. They were cutting corners and trying to cut costs.
Festival's held by the city, meaning it comes out of the taxpayer's pocket. I figured, why not lower
There it
the
is.
costs and hire cheaper construction? What's wrong with getting compensated for it? The rest of our staff makes these deals all the time. So what's the harm in one little mishap? That sculpture collapse was just bad luck.
Yes.
I'm calling the police.
What? Go ahead and do it, but I'm bringing you down with me. What? I'm gonna testify that I did it under your orders. Then you'll be ruined. Well, after all, you're the one in charge here. See, I even have the papers you signed. Right here.
Such an unfortunate turn of events. Sorry to say, but you're finished, Mayor.
You had counsel, aren't you? Don't you want to do the right thing?
As far as I'm concerned, that's whatever's right for me.
Nothing like crooked politicians.
Are you finally ready to listen? Answer me, Mayor.
Be ready.
Although this game's theme is definitely around controlling the masses through information delivered to their phone.
We don't get paid enough for this. This world revolves around money. Money talks.
This game's metaverse activities are centered around a digital assistant app
idea Mari-san went through something like
similar to
this.
Siri
Something so awful.
Think later, act
called
now.
Emma.
We've got a real fight in our hands here. He's up to something. Can anybody stop him? He's attacking. Watch out, everyone.
Weak to psychic. It's all yours, Haru.
Nice evasion, Noir. Keep going, Noir. That knocked him out. You let me out. So great. Noir came in swinging for extra carnage. Oh, that went really well. I'm gonna talk to you. Take another. Touch that, Melody.
You're guilty too, right, Mayor? You die because you think you're approval.
Problem is, he's got surrounded by goons that are resistant.
Listening to thugs like you is a waste of our precious time. Bird may be open once we beat him. Everyone do your best. Did I get that one? Oh, I can powerful. That it's peak to plus attack. Give him divine touch. Let me out. Noir came in swinging for extra carnage. There's more where that came from. Keep going, Noir. That knocks for thank you. It's wicked follow-up, so give out. Oh, that's in yet.
I'm going too. I'm going too.
Coming in. Time for the finale. Say goodbye.
I love how they gave her the friggin' meme shades. Also, this game doesn't take itself as seriously as Persona 5 did.
That went really well. Sophie's stamina is running low. She needs to recharge.
I'm going useless. No matter what you do, you should have just resigned and disappeared.
Using this.
Here.
Go down already, damn it! No one likes a pushy politician.
I'm going too.
That skill just perfection.
It's this.
I'm gonna attack too. That one will up. Everyone stay focused. Come out. Let me at you. Wicked follow-up, so very good. Perfect. Say goodbye.
Perform square or mid-air square attacks with good timing and will increase the power of attacks by upgrading level. Ooh.
Right through your shield.
Brought it down.
Oh, look, a new move!
That's all of them. We can get into the throne room now.
Who were those guys? They were arguing with the mayor just now.
One was a city employee. The other must have been a councilman. Someone higher up on the ladder. Anyway, it seems this employee accepted an illegal donation from a contractor who ended up building the sculpture.
Payment for landing them the job. In other words, bribery. We don't know if the sculpture collapsed due to a structural issue or a general lack of care. The result is still the same.
Either way,
Doesn't really matter.
the councilman was in the know. Not only that, he tried using a fatal accident to take Mayor Hyodo's position. Something along those lines.
Unforgivable.
Everything makes sense now. Hyodo overheard this conversation by chance and found out the truth about the accident. Not only was it someone from the city, but even her own staff had blackmailed her.
It's messed up. These greedy assholes only wanted money and power.
Now I have a better understanding of what Hyodo...
Welcome to politics!
When she found out those around her were immoral, she became determined to purge the corruption above all else.
That's why she's overworking her staff and trying to push her ethics bill through. And on top of it, she's trying to manipulate the people into re-electing her. Mari-san.
Ironic.
Well, no matter what the reason, the birdcage is finally open. Let's head back to the hideout and discuss the specifics of the calling card.
So, what do we do for the calling card?
Maybe we shouldn't go overboard with it. I don't really see her as a bad person.
Yeah.
She's not.
The real bad guy here is the one who took the bribe.
No, the guy who offered the bribe in the first place is the true villain.
Was it not the shoddy contractors who built the sculpture? And they deserve the most punishment.
They all deserve punishment.
You guys sound pretty heated. Who's to say one man's more evil than the next?
Hello, Zenkechi.
So you were here all along.
What exactly is your angle here, anyway?
Whoa, why the hostility? You guys forgot.
Because I don't trust
Why
you.
would you not get in contact with me?
Well, now that you mention it...
That's a good point.
You completely slipped our minds.
All right then. Maybe I'll forget to keep you from getting arrested.
Okay, we're sorry.
Forget it. So what's our situation? Now I get the picture.
This guy
So
knows
that's
about the
why Mariko's
metaverse
here
and
in
that they are the
London.
Phantom Thieves.
That would explain your debate as to who was the worst of them all.
What's your take on it, Gramps?
My take is you kids are naive.
Well, what do you mean?
It's clear that Mariko Hyodo was cornered by a pair of rotten scumbags. Tragic. I agree.
He's serving as a liaison between them and the police. The fact is, the police flat out know that the Phantom Thieves are not behind what's going on with Emma. They want to get to the bottom of it and basically use the Phantom Thieves to their own goal.
But what is she doing in response? Isn't it just as wrong to change people's hearts and manipulate them?
That may be true, but...
Furthermore, that accident was her responsibility, being that she's the top of command. Regardless of who did what, a real leader takes the fall.
But even so...
It may be a bitter pill to swallow, especially for a group of justice-loving kids operating outside the law, but the real world isn't so cut and dry. And the longer you keep up this hero charade, the harder it'll bite you in the ass down the line.
Zenkichi, that's terrible! Take it back!
Harsh words often cut deep, but those that cut the deepest are those that ring true. Calm down, Futaba. He has a point.
Come on!
Might have overstepped my boundaries.
No, I can understand your line of reasoning. You're saying that the world isn't neatly divided into good and evil. But that won't stop us from fighting. If we give up now, then the people who are counting on us won't
There are
have
people
any
out there who are truly evil, and there are those that are truly good. And you got everybody else that's in between who does what it takes to preserve their own lives. Like that guy said, they weren't getting paid enough. They got families to feed, homes, bills to pay. It's horrible to think about, but if you're overworked and underpaid, wouldn't you do what it takes to make sure your own financial security is put first?
We help people in a way no one else can. That's why the Phantom Thieves exist.
I understand you all take this very seriously. Then tell me, either way the cards fall, you're not letting Hyodo get away with what she's doing, are you?
Correct.
No.
We're going to stop her.
Haru.
What Mari-san is doing is forcing her warped intentions onto other people. And we can't let that happen, no matter what the reason.
Right. We're the Phantom Thieves, and we fight for what we believe in. Yes, we're gonna stop Hyodo. But we'll do it in a way that's true to us.
We'll wake her up to the truth.
I have no objections. It's decided then.
Thank you.
So how will we send the calling card?
Maybe we could send it over with some curry to the mayor's office?
Not a bad idea.
Catering service? If anything, it should be ramen.
Might be
I
better
can also
to
get with
avoid
that.
closed spaces, actually. After all, she'll probably be outside prepping for the election most of the time. There's no point sending a calling card if the target doesn't see it. I wonder if we can send it somewhere on her campaign route.
Like somewhere she's bound to pass by.
Like the site where the sculpture.
Suzushino posters are. I'm sure she'll have a speech over there.
Good thinking.
Yeah, and if we time it with her speech, it'll be perfect.
The question is, who's going to place it there?
It's always him.
No, not again. Seriously?
They got him to do it last time by literally breaking into a museum, by breaking into the place of a book signing.
Thanks in advance, Gramps.
Now hold on just a minute. Didn't I already pull this stunt for you in Sendai?
Consider
Yes.
it a favor, then.
Yeah, for being such a meanie earlier.
Shouldn't you own up to it?
There's no need to worry. We'll make the calling card for you.
We'll be counting on you, Gramps.
We need you, Gramps. You're our only hope.
You little weasels. All right, fine. I'll post the damn calling card.
We really do appreciate it.
How'd I let them twist my arm like this? Whatever. If we're really doing this, it'll be early in the morning. Don't be late.
You're not doing anything illegal, Gramps. Let's do it.
Yes. I'm sorry to call you out so late.
I was worried about you.
Thanks for being here. I wanted to talk to you about Mari-san. It's strange how I couldn't remember Mari-san until now. Even when Hasagawa-san said her name, it didn't quite occur to me who she was. But the moment she called me Haru-chan, suddenly, it felt like a lid popped open in my mind, and my memories came pouring out. I remembered all these things about my childhood, about Mari-san. How could I forget someone I loved so much?
It happens to the best of us.
I think what happened with my father affected me more than I realized. All the times we spent together. And the moment he passed away, I must have suppressed those memories deep within my heart. At some point, I got used to hiding things away. And I even forgot a good friend like Mari-san. Thanks for understanding. To be honest, I feel like I was running from the past again. A long time ago, I remember tagging along with Mari-san and my father during a golfing trip. I was so happy running around that I ended up tripping and falling. Then of course I started crying. Then all of a sudden, Mari-san came up to me and said, "Stop crying and get back up." And that shocked me at first because I always thought of her as an extremely gentle person. But because I knew she was so kind, I managed to stop crying and eventually got back up. I remember thinking Mari-san would never say anything out of place. I trusted her completely. At that point, Mari-san hugged me and said, "No matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again. Never forget that." Can you believe it? I didn't quite understand back then, but I think I do now. There's more to good character than kindness. Being good means dealing with the bad in front of you.
I'm gonna say it right now. Whoever's doing Haru's voice acting here sounds way more natural than she did in Persona 5. In Persona 5, she sounds really like she's trying to do a high-pitched voice. This just sounds like a natural speaking voice. And their character is also getting a lot more fleshed out here.
It means to take a stand, even when all you want to do is run away. To realize nothing will change if you keep ignoring reality.
Don't be too hard on yourself now.
I won't. I think I know what I need to do now. It's too late to save my father. But it's not too late for Mari-san. This time, I can change things around. I want to tell her exactly what she told me all those years ago.
Then let's change her heart.
Yes. Thanks for hearing me out. Tomorrow, I'm going to do my absolute best. But for now, good night. Hey. Why is Haru so upset over Mariko Hyodo? I don't have a heart, so it's hard to understand. Why do people try so hard for others? I wonder if I'll ever know.
You will. Eventually.
Okay. I'll believe you. It may seem like a simple concept to you, but to me, it makes my mind go. But I am humanity's companion. I am here to learn and grow.
She is precious child, must protect.
Good day, everyone. Are we ready to make Sapporo a paradise as pure as snow? Then remember, on a
It's always with the snow because of her trauma. I like the fact that the theming behind all the palaces, or jails in this case, are around their distortion, what caused their trauma. With the first one, it's like Alice in Wonderland. Fitting enough, her name is Alice. The second one is like something like extreme out of an extremely generic action RPG. It's literally on the nose, generic as a design, out of intent, and they're very aware of it. And this one, but his trauma is centered around plagiarism. They're just using his name, his family's name, to make money. They don't care about how good this product is. People will buy it because of the name. With her, it was the incident with the snow sculpture.
What is that? A calling card?
Whoa, it's real.
What's going on? Mariko Hyodo, the false empress with a frozen heart. You are a cold manipulator who treats people as tools to be discarded. We find this unforgivable and will end your reign of abuse. In fact, we will take back the desires you stole this very night. This is... And they say they're going to steal my desires? What a bald-faced lie! Those desires are mine and mine alone! As long as I'm the monarch, I won't let anyone stop me! Very well. I was beginning to work up an appetite. I wonder what you'll
Gluttony.
taste. Perhaps I should gobble you up and find out.
Her desire is gluttony.
Standing there.
Her distortion, excuse me.
Things down.
Wait for us, Mari-san. It'll all be over soon.
Let's begin.
I should write something.
Let's go. We need to change Mari-san's heart.
Let's go.
Okay, let's get going.
Hold on, let's see if I
This
can't
is
get the
from the
vocals.
original
Okay.
There's someone here. Here's we found it. Not clear.
Okay, let's hit him hard. Here I go. Go, go, go! We're almost there. Stay strong, everyone.
Be gone.
Victory was handed to us.
Okay, let's keep it moving.
All right.
Life will change. I like Life Will Change. It's weird that it's not doing the vocal theme, though. It did last time. At least to my knowledge. I remember it doing it last time.
Oh yeah, here we go.
I'll do my best. I'm sensing less enemies. Let's finish this. Not even worth my time. You should apply the same effort in the next battle.
This may be relevant to my interests.
You can just climb up that chain right to the boss fight. But this definitely seems like the sin
Oh, this is
involving this distortion is gluttony, given the forks and knives everywhere and how her shadow form is fat. There's no nice way of putting it. Her shadow form is fat. The cage of gluttony. It is indeed gluttony. First was lust. Second was vanity. This one is gluttony.
We're here to kick ass and... What?
Silence, you whelp.
Who the hell is she?
That couldn't be Mari-san?
What on earth happened to her? I'm guessing this is Hyodo's distorted form.
What do you people want? You had best not get in my way. I'm almost there. Only a few more votes and I'll win re-election.
This is wrong, Mari-san. Those votes you gathered by twisting the people's hearts are worthless.
And if you don't stop your tyranny, your staff will collapse one by one. I get why it's hard for you to trust people, but you still have to treat them with decency.
Ah! You shut your impudent mouths! I've done nothing wrong! I will wring out every last ounce of corruption from my staff by working them into the ground! I'll silence all charlatans who betray me! And I will consume every last vote in the city! Whether these people agree with me or not! Only then can I build a safe haven, a radiant snow city that sparkles like winter.
So what, you're happy you're living a lie?
him. When you take away someone's desire, you rob them of their agency, the ability to make their own decisions. So what good does it do to turn your loyal citizens into mindless drones? Isn't it better to let them arrive at their own conclusions? To follow their own hearts?
How dare you lecture me?
Good job, Noor. You tell her. Mari-san.
I love Sophia.
To the countless desires you stole. Because Beauty Thief and the Phantom Thieves.
Oh gosh, she still calls herself Beauty Thief.
Honestly, they're all in my way. This is the last straw. You've made me so very hungry. It's dinner time, and the main course is
Wow, that is one ugly bitch.
Mari-san, what you're doing is wrong. So we'll be taking those desires back.
Shut your pretty little mouth! What would you know? I will consume all who oppose me, no matter who they are! I'll gobble you up!
Whoa, what's with all the fruit?
Now's not the time to stuff your face. Here she comes!
Take this! Let's go! Leland! Orthrus!
You please?
Psychic.
That's not gonna work. I might want to change up your approach.
Morsels? What have you? Standing in my way!
Doesn't look good, guys. Right on the money, Joel.
Hey! They had it covered!
Oh no, that was great! Fire! I'm gonna attack the powerful. Oh, but you can exploit its weakness with psychokinesis. And up to the solution. Switching out. I understand. Behold! I told you that! Thank you!
I've got nothing to resolve some agony!
The enemy's in behind her aim! Looks like she's weak to psychokinesis attack!
I'm going too.
Right on the money, Joel!
Let's go, Captain! You can thank me later.
Back it up! Let's go! That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused.
I'm going so, Martha.
The war came in swinging for extra time. Are you ready? This is your end. No time. Go on, you war.
Yo, that was sick!
Would you care to join us? Get ready. That was amazing! Take another! I'll give it my all!
She's fully consumed with rage. Everyone, use your product.
Her mind is totally unstable. We can deal massive damage with psychokinesis and...
She's getting enraged. Which means psychokinesis is going to be increased damage.
Please stop, Mari-san!
Use
I know
that?
you're so kind to down! My turn! Let it go, Swole!
Look up!
Okay, this is a part of me!
I'm going too.
Let's go! Persona! Behold! Persona! Are you ready? This is your end! take this. Time for this. This should help. Yeah. Okay, that's that melody.
I'm going too.
No arcade and swinging for extra carnage. Yeah, that went really well. Powerful. Avoidance weakness with psychokinesis. Thank you.
That was
Cannot be. If I found what this monster.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun game, on all honesty.
okay. Whoa, badass!
New skill is two. I'd like to try it out.
Hold on. Increases the effective healing skills.
Wait. Not yet. I won't let it end this way. I need to wipe out all of Sapporo's injustice.
Please stop. Haven't you done enough?
What?
You're a kind person, Mari-san. And I know you've tried to shoulder all of this alone. The staff member who took bribes, the councilman who tried to set you up, even the girl who died in the accident. Each of these things grieved you, and in order to make a city where none of it could reoccur, you took action as you saw fit. Am I right?
As the mayor, I know very well that little girl's death was ultimately my fault. But my staff betrayed me, all for their insatiable greed. I thought I could leave that awful position behind. Unfortunately, it wasn't as simple as that. Had I gone, I'd only be replaced by greedy scum. That's why I never stepped down. In this world, it's either eat or be eaten. And with circumstances so cruel, I decided I'd be the one doing the eating. Even
Okay,
if the
fine.
results of one of my votes were false, at least I could use them to make the world a better place. But if I was replaced as mayor, who would be there to honor that little girl's memory? An innocent girl lost her life, yet I could do nothing to stop the evil still afoot.
It's not too late to set this right. First, you must tell the people everything that happened. Then can you get a fresh start? But this time, on your own strength.
That would be impossible. I cooperated with those awful men to hide the truth. That way I could continue being mayor. There's nothing I can do.
Stand up, Mariko Hyodo! Are you just going to stay knocked down? You are a kind and strong woman, not someone who collapses over mistakes. So stand up and hold your head up high, because no matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again.
Isn't that?
Yes. You said that to me a long time ago. Even if you told the people the truth about the incident, there are those who would still see the good in you. Don't let your position ruin you. Think back to what you stood for.
She's right, Mayor. You can't give up.
If you tell everyone your side of things, they'll listen.
When my father died, I felt like
There
my
will be
heart was going to
scrutiny.
break. But thanks to the Phantom Thieves, I was able to stand strong and move forward. That's why I know
But you have an
can
opportunity
too.
to make it right.
Remember the part of you that taught me to get back up, no matter how many times I fall.
Yes. You're right. Thank you, Haruka. What I've done was wrong. I drove my employees to the brink and used a strange power to manipulate the votes. I was so driven by my personal agenda, I lost sight of how I originally felt. And why I ran for mayor in the first place. To make a city beloved by everyone. To give back to the home where I was raised. That's reason enough to take another step. I won't make this mistake again. I never needed this power from the start. Haru-chan, you've grown so much.
Your father must be so happy in heaven.
Okay.
Mari-san. Happy?
This place is collapsing! Let's go!
That took us quite a while.
Haru.
Cage of Gluttony
you were
torched.
fantastic.
A job well done.
It was only because you were all with me. But I do wonder if Mari-san will be okay.
I'd say so. Her shadow disappeared like they always do.
Yeah, your feelings definitely reached her. I'm sure her heart has changed for the better. Well, I guess this wraps up the mission. We still need to confirm that the citizens are all back to normal. It'd be nice if we could do that right away.
Can we grab something to eat first? I'm hungry enough to pass out here.
He has a point. Battles can't be fought on an empty stomach.
The battle's already over, but still.
Hey, can we try Genghis Khan? That delicious lamb barbecue dish?
Ooh, that's a must in Hokkaido.
What? I thought we were finally getting lobster hot pot.
When did we decide that? Why would we when it's so damn hot out?
But if you think about it, isn't Genghis Khan also sort of like hot pot?
No way! Isn't it supposed to be barbecue?
Well, cooking Genghis Khan does require a utensil called a Genghis Khan pot. And you can't barbecue in a pot.
Then it really is hot pot.
Ha! I figured as much. Then to lobster hot pot we go.
Why? What even is this conversation?
Yusuke's a bit weird.
Hey, was that a smile just now?
You have a very great smile.
Yeah, straight from Sapporo. It's Beauty Thief's award-winning smile.
I'm relieved too. I thought you might be weighed down by all that's happened.
Indeed. She was so weighed down that she met up with our leader for a private midnight chat.
You know about that?
Were you watching?
Increases ammo count for all party members.
All right, Sophia. Find us the best Genghis Khan in Sapporo.
Sophie?
Sophia?
Sorry. Okay, I've got it.
Is this a joke?
What could it be?
What? Everyone seems pretty normal to me.
Their fanatical support for Mariko Hyodo appears to have died down.
I'm glad they're back to their senses. What a drastic change. Just goes to show how powerful a monarch's influence can be.
Hey, guess what? Hyodo-san's holding a press conference right now.
Thank you all for taking your time to gather here today. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to share with everyone. As of today, I will be resigning from office. I do not intend to seek re-election either. During my time as mayor, I've betrayed all of your trust. You may think of me as a mayor who's earned your trust, but in truth, there's plenty that I'm ashamed of. The snow sculpture that collapsed was built by an unscrupulous company that bribed one of my staff. In spite of my responsibility, I neglected to see the finer details and went ahead with the construction. As a result, the sculpture ended up collapsing, and a girl's precious life was lost. Furthermore, I elected to cover up the truth, all so I could save my position. I've been garnering votes I didn't deserve in order to stay on as mayor. I betrayed everyone to protect myself and covered it up by allowing more wrongdoing. I am among the guilty. That little girl, She died because of me. As such, I will have the police reinvestigate the case and offer my full assistance. And again, I will drop out of the election and forfeit my position as mayor.
Damn.
Seems that Hyodo-san's made up her mind. I wonder if she'll be arrested. Good question.
Possibly.
Oh, Hyodo was afraid that if she wasn't the mayor, she couldn't protect her people.
She could have told the truth and made her underling take the blame, but she was concerned about other evils potentially lurking in the shadows.
I think this turned out for the best. Mari-san wouldn't have wanted to hide her mistake forever. Zenkichi is on the line.
Hey, you guys see Hyodo's press conference?
Yes.
Yep. You all did a bang-up job. Really, can't thank you enough. They plan on bringing Kyoto in as a key witness regarding the accident. I knew you'd want to analyze her phone, too. So I pulled a few strings, and now I'm her personal chauffeur. At least as far as the station. If you want, I can open up some time for you to talk to her. Just tell me where you want to meet.
I'm sorry. How could you ever forgive me, Kaho-chan?
Mari-san.
Haru-chan. Listen, there was something wrong with me. It's like I was in a terrible dream. I don't know when it was that my heart grew so cold. But after what you told me, I remembered who I really was inside. When I became mayor, I wanted to protect the city and everyone in it as if they were my own family. I remembered that feeling. Thanks to you, I've finally been able to confront myself. And I realized I was doing a horrible disservice to that girl. I had lost sight of reality and begun acting self-righteous. Nothing I did was for her sake.
But Mari-san, you were doing the best you could.
No, it's the truth. Had I not realized my mistake, I would have likely continued to hurt even more people. But that's not what Kaho-chan would want. So let me say, thank you, Haru-chan. Thank you for saving this city, for saving my family.
Mari-san!
Your father's recent passing must have caused you so much turmoil. I'm sorry I added to it. But if there's anything I can do for you in the future, any way I can be there, just ask me. I say this because you're a precious part of my family too.
Thank you so much, Mari-san.
Oh, Haru-chan!
I'm happy for you, Haru.
I suppose I must get going. Though I am concerned about the state of affairs I've left our city in, I'll leave it up to my successor. An arrogant wretch like me has no place being the mayor.
Does that mean you won't be involved in politics anymore?
Yes. I'm too ashamed to show my face in public. And at my age, there are plenty of younger folks who can...
Mayor.
You're...
I saw the news. So you're resigning. And you're leaving politics for good?
That's right. I've promised to step down and never...
You can't be serious! Resigning won't bring her back. In fact, it won't change a thing.
Kaho.
Nothing can change what happened to my daughter.
Hey, shouldn't we get in there?
No.
Got a moment.
So you can't. You can't just run away. You need to start over and become our mayor again.
What?
When I was weeping with rage and grief, you stood there and cried with me instead of running away.
You were there when I needed someone the most. I know your character more than anyone. Ma'am, thank you for sharing your heart with me.
Then I promise to both you and your daughter, I will stand back up and become your mayor again.
Marisa. I don't get it. I know this is a sad moment. Everyone is crying, but it also feels warm and kind. How would you describe this?
Joy.
I see. So that's why Haru helped Hyodo to transform sadness into happiness, recording valuable data. Sophia has learned happiness.
That must have been the mom of the girl who passed away.
You know, it seems like she really understood Hyodo's intentions. I'm so happy for you, Mari-san.
She reminded me of what Haru said in jail.
Stand up, Mariko Hyodo! Like that? Hey, that was a tender moment. There's no need to reenact it.
Yeah, but you played it so cool back there. It really touched my heart.
Well played, beauty thief.
Could you please forget it already?
Indeed, truly moving.
You did good, Haru. That's...
We're such good friends. Now, can I have a stopping point, please? Thank you.
Nice.
I can go over to the Ferris wheel. Well, I'll do that in my own time. I'll be ending this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on some other game I decide to play randomly. I'm the ThedarkSeraph signing off.